So we are going to add a trusted adult. So let's go. You won't have to do that part. So this is the screen you normally see. So say that, let's say that my family needs to add a trusted adult. So let's say my brother-in-law is going to, or let's say my sister-in-law is going to drop off my kids. So let's look for me. And of course, as always, you need to double check who's checking in the kids down here at the bottom. So if I'm not the one checking them in, you'll have to do the drop down. And actually, I forgot I've already added my sister. So we've got all these trusted adults. So we're going to pretend that Sarah is dropping off my kids, and she needs to be added as a trusted adult. So we're going to click here and go scroll down to the bottom, and as you can see here, add a trusted person, and all you have to do is search for her name, and if she is in Planning Center, you can see her there. Click her, and then there she pops up as a trusted adult. You'll go back and say that Sarah Lavender is the one checking in my kids. And then she is the one who will be printed, her name will be printed on the tag as well as her phone number. So this is super important. So if my mom or dad, Chuck or Diane Cannon, are dropping off my kids, make sure that you choose them because, you know, me or Dave, maybe we're not in the building that Sunday for some crazy reason. And that way the people in the classrooms have the name of the person that we know for sure is in the building and also their phone number. So you can drop that down and choose whoever is checking them in there, and then just check in as normal. Now, what if grandma or somebody, so let's say my mother-in-law is dropping off my kids. Well, she doesn't normally come to church here. So what do we do in that instance? So if you'll drop down again, go as normal, you would go to Add Trusted People, and you would try to find her. Her name is Paula Page. She's not in the system. Oh no, what do we do? So we're actually going to add her to Planning Center. So we're going to start over. Normally you don't see this part because I'm doing it on a random time. But anyway, so what you would do, the easiest way, and let's capitalize. Let's make sure we're capitalizing the names as we enter them. So let's look up Paula Page. She's not there, so we're going to add her. We're going to create a new household because Paula is not in my household. So we don't need to add trusted adults to the household unless they are living with the family. So add a new household, and it automatically populates Paula Page right there because I searched that way. And then you can enter the main thing we need is the phone number. She may not want to give all the rest of the information like her email address or her address and all that, but we absolutely have to have a phone number. So I'm not really sure of her phone number, so I'm just going to do some numbers there, and then I'm going to save up here at the top. Okay, and then I'm going to start over again. And once again, search for my household. And this time, when I go down to add a trusted person, and I search for Paula Page, there she is, and I can add her as a trusted adult to my family, and then of course go back, and there she is, and we can say that my kids were checked in by Paula Page. And then check in as normal. So please make sure that you are adding whoever is checking them in. This is basic. This is one of the basics of why we check in, so that we can have a phone number if we had an emergency. So if if we're not making sure that the person that checked them in is checked here, then their number will not be printed on the tag, and we may have a number of somebody who's not in the building. So make sure that you're doing that.